All right. Yes, you.
All right.
You got to put that in there now.
Hey, hello, hi. It's your home slice, Dami Zane.
What's happening, people? It's your boy Venom in the building. How you been? How you doing?
I'm good.
How's this first week of the new year been treating you?
I mean, yeah, by the time these lot see this, it's
It'll be two weeks of the new year.
2 weeks in. But no, listen, 2022, I feel it in my bones. It's a different year for me. It's good. Yeah,
Positive energy flowing all around.
Listen. Nothing and no one can get me down. I got things to do. I saw a tweet earlier that said something. There's some girl, I can't remember the person that tweeted it, but she said something about not letting fear dictate your year.
Okay, bars.
And I was like, yo, because like I suffer from anxiety.
Okay, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. I suffer from anxiety really bad.
Damn.
And I've had 2021 was a very difficult year for me in terms of like my mental health. So I went through like a depressive
Phase,
period.
yeah.
And it was quite a long one as well. And I didn't really deal with that. So I was literally like clutching onto anything that would give me like temporary joy.
Yeah. And
then I'd have like moments of just like falling again and just being like, the woe is me. Like, and I tend to, that's where I end up. When I have anxiety, I end up in a
spiral of
like, like a spiral, not to take it so deep so quickly, but like I take it into a place where it's like, I have this huge disbelief in myself and about myself. So when I read that tweet, I was like, because I know that it's deep rooted in fear. Anxiety is deep rooted in fear. So when I read that tweet, it really resonated with me. It was like, you know what, Dami, you need to take hold of this fear thing. Like, let it go.
Yeah.
And just.
That is, I'm telling you, man, that's the mantra, is just let it go. It is what it is.
Yeah.
That's my mantra, is it is what it is.
It is what it is. So I'm good. I'm in a very good place, and I'm praying, and obviously with my own internal work that I'm doing, I'm hoping that it just stays that way. But it's been a very good 2022 so far.
Good.
So how are you?
I'm good. I feel like I'm even better after hearing how good you're doing. If you know what I mean, like I'm like an energy monster. I just eat other people's energy, and I'm like, yeah, let's go. Are you good? Okay, I'm good. Like that's my vibes. Yeah, I'm like, what we say? Where we going? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm good. 2022 is good. It is what it is. I think I should put that on something, but it doesn't sound as inspirational as it feels. But
when it's written, I guess, because people can't read the tone.
So it just seems a bit flat, like it's a bit, it is what it is. But for me, it's just like, it is what it is, man. It doesn't matter. Just rock and roll. Even the successes, I'm like, boom, I did X, Y, Z. It is what it is. That's done. What next? Because you know what I mean? Success is a journey. It's not a destination. You can't be at success. You are being successful or you're not. So you just got to keep it moving. But
do you know what? In life, everything is about growth.
Yeah.
And everything is evolving all the time.
You just got to keep moving.
So you just got to keep it
moving.
Maybe when we start doing merch one day in the future.
We're doing merch this year.
Doing t-shirts.
By next Christmas, you'll be able to get your own
hoodie.
Unpicked Christmas jumpers.
Oh my God. I can foresee Unpicked beanies, because you know like you wear a beanie every week. I can see the beanie, you know. I can see like a hoodie, like a
do-rag.
I don't know about a do-rag.
What about the man them that like do-rags?
It's not really on brand for me.
I mean, I'm bored under here, but I'm going to be wearing the do-rag. I'm going to be doing it all.
I mean, you've got a beanie.
Yeah. I mean, the beanie definitely going to, you know. But one week I'm going to drop the do-rag just so you lot can see that man can do different cranium accessories. You get me? Damn. Giving me the faces. Okay.
It's very American.
What, do-rags?
I have no issue with it.
Really?
Because, I've got no issue with it. But like, especially when guys wear it to create waves, I've got no problem.
No. I mean, I get that, but
Venom,
I've got no hair in it.
What? You start creating waves.
No, but do you see what I'm saying? Them man do it to create waves on their head. I do it to create waves in the mind.
Oh, please. You know what? Yeah.
You saw it coming.
Listeners, watchers, drop it in the comments. Should Venom wear a do-rag on this podcast? Yes or no?
With his bald head. You just have to know that I'm bald, but I'm still gonna wear a do-rag. Let me know. Is it a vibe?
Is it a vibe? Yes or no?
Is it a vibe?
I'm voting no. But keep the beanie.
Damn. No support. You see it there?
Oi, I support you. Don't try that.
They're trying to have me have the waves out here because she knows the waves gonna kill them.
Okay. Well, we are on episode 10. We've managed to hit double digits.
We there. Double digits. It's official.
Yeah. You know, people thought that we wasn't going to make it still. Like, you know, this is for the hate. No, I'm joking. I play too much. I play too much.
In the whole speech, you know.
But yeah, welcome guys. Welcome to episode 10. I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, man, let's get into it.
Boom. So today's hottest topic is the hottest topic of the year. We at Unpicked have hit 100 subscribers.
Oh my God! Wow!
We have to toast to that because we started this podcast like 10 weeks ago. And now we're here with 100 people, 100 of you wonderful people listening to us chat, beef, trigger, and all of the above, you know what I mean? And keep it real. So thank you very much to everyone who's hit the subscribe button. If you're watching and you haven't hit it yet, you know what to do.
It's all good vibes over here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got a drink. Oh. I got a drink right here.
I got a drink too.
To toast with.
Mm-hmm. Here's my drink. Toast.
Okay.
All right now.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I want to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2022.
Ooh.
So, this is a plea. We can't do it without you guys.
We definitely cannot.
Obviously, we can have the conversations. We can upload every week as we have been. Mm-hmm. But we also need you guys to share this podcast with friends, with family. Like, if you like the vibes, talk about it. Put it out there. Let's grow the family. It would be amazing if we can hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I mean, I'm still mind blown that we've got 100 people plus.
It's true.
Following us already.
It's 100 plus.
I can't believe it because we started from nothing. And I remember how I felt when we were putting out the first episode. I was like, this is it was so scary.
You out here doing but this, but that. And I said, it is what it is.
I was doing that. It's not perfect. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. Mm-mm.
You have to remember, man, it's God's plan. Crazy. It's God's time only. You just got to be there. You just got to show up. And God does the rest. Amen.
Absolutely. Amen.
Oh, okay.
I saw something on Twitter which I thought it would be good to hear your thoughts on it.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ari Lennox.
Yeah. You know what? You said Ari, boy. Is it Ari or is it Ari? Because I've been calling that Ari Lennox.
You know me and my mispronunciations. I mean, last time it was Devon or
Devon
or whatever.
It's definitely Devon and Ari.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes with Americans, it's so bad. But I get a bit worried on how I'm pronouncing the name because I know that they like to like Devon, that kind of thing. Like Ari. I don't know.
Oh my God.
So I'm gonna say it how I think it is, and I'm probably gonna get it wrong. But please have some grace for me, because
just let us know in the comments who's saying it right. Is it me or is it her?
How are you saying it again?
Ari.
How did I say it again?
Ari.
See, I forgot. Ari.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna say Ari. I think Ari sounds cute, but I could be wrong. So Ari Lennox. God, now I'm second guessing myself. Anyway, we move.
Yeah.
Ari Lennox. She went to Ghana. Came back, well, not back to the UK, went back to America, and she wrote a tweet about how like amazing the trip was, and paraphrasing, but she gave the impression that, you know, she's been having a really difficult time mentally, and her going to Ghana was exactly what she needed to like help her with like healing, and like she just had an out of body experience out there. And people were really going for her in the comments, and I don't get why, but people were really going for her in the comments, to the point where she deleted said tweet, and then she's handed her Twitter over to, I guess, PR or management to manage for her, because she's no longer going to be tweeting herself. Now, I listen to her music. I'm quite devastated by that, because I wanted to one day be retweeted by her or something, like respond to me or something, baby boo, because I like you. But now I know it's not going to be her. I know it's going to be management or something when I finally get the retweet and comment.
Not feeling as good when Ari Lennox is retweeting Unpicked, but it's just management.
I mean, she can retweet Unpicked, but I was more thinking Dami Zayn.
Right. So the Ari Lennox situation to me is an epic one, because I feel like I did the same thing when I went to Ghana. I had like a proper awakening experience where, as much as it was a social trip to be with friends, to party, and to be in a a black country and all of that fun stuff, it was also an educational trip where I went to the castles and saw like where slavery began and all that kind of stuff. And I think that whole 360 experience was just like mind-boggling. It's so hard to explain how much it just made me, I don't know, just deep everything. History, the present, the cause, the effect, life in general. Just everything just became set in its perspective, or rather it just put everything into perspective, and I was like, wow. So when I read her tweets, I was like, oh my God, she had the same experience I had. Like, I just knew exactly what she was saying, kind of thing. And I never thought that this particular story was going to go in the direction it did, with so many people having so much negative things to say about, oh yeah, she's a beg, why you da-da-da-da, your ancestors aren't even from there. And I was like, what on earth are these people talking about? That was crazy.
I don't think that you need to be from somewhere in order for you to, like, everyone that is black, in my opinion, we all originated from Africa anyway. Right? So, like, I could go to South Africa and have like an epiphany or feel some sort of connection to Africa, even though I'm Nigerian through and through and through. There's no point in me taking an ancestry test. It's just going to say 100% Nigerian, 100%. There's no mix there, right? So, like, I feel like as a group, as a community, we kind of need to like stop this segregation thing.
Better, man.
And like, we need to do better. I always say to people, like, one day I really want us to talk about being a black person at work in the UK.
Yeah.
Because I always use this analogy when I'm talking to like younger people about like us being a unit and not segregating ourselves. I use this example. It's quite controversial, but you know me, I don't care. When you're at work here, you might have a Scottish person, a Welsh person, and an English person in your team, and you. And let's say that something happens in the team, something bad happens, and the manager's like asking each person who did it, or trying to get information from each person in the team to figure out who's trying to get to the bottom of the issue. I'm like, I guarantee the English, the Welsh, and the Scottish are gonna band together and support each other. They're not gonna snitch on each other on this issue. But if we were to put a Caribbean and an African together, and you can even go so far as to say, if you was to put, like, I'm Nigerian, I'm Yoruba. If you was to put a Yoruba person, Hausa person, and a Igbo person together, in that sort of situation, one of them's gonna snitch on the other. They're not gonna support each other. Do you see what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, why is it like that? Even though everybody knows that, like I said, Scottish, Welsh, English, if you know the history, you know that there's been tension. Or if we were to bring the Irish into it, there's tension there. but they still support each other when it comes to battle of community and race. They will support each other against any other race.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? So why don't we do the same thing?
I mean, it's a fractured mentality, man.
It's terrible. The segregation is mad. And so what? She went to Ghana. She saw, the history. She probably saw, like, I know in Ghana there's the port. You can go and visit, like, where
Elmina Castle.
All of that. Yeah. I've not been. I'd love to go.
Oh my God, it's on my list. Have to go.
And, again, Americans have a different feeling when it comes to slavery, I believe, because it's just different for them. Like, they're so far removed from where they originally come from. So it's different. So she's probably experienced all of that, and it's like a surreal experience for her. She's expressed that, and people are
rejecting her for it.
That's terrible. That's terrible, to the point where she deleted the tweet.
That's what I was like. How is this story gone so far and I'm only here once it's all already happened? It's crazy. And to me, I mean, literally just this weekend, I watched the new Matrix film. This is a message to everybody. Do not waste your time, especially if you're a fan.
I was going to say, I didn't watch it, and I know. No, but I heard reviews. I was like...
No, I don't do reviews. I stay away from reviews. But even though I'm giving a review now... But when I tell you, if you're a fan of The Matrix, this thing is terrible. If you just want to watch a film, it's not that bad. But if you're a fan of The Matrix, don't watch this film.
Right.
But anyway, I watched The Matrix just after reading that Ari Lennox stuff. And I was like, this is literally The Matrix. This is black people who are stuck in their Matrix trying to tell someone who has finally become awakened to the world, no, you need to get back in the box. All of that stuff that you do right there.
But it doesn't make sense to me because Americans act like they're woke. Like, woke is their term.
Half of them is woke. The woke Americans, you'll find them in Ghana. Come Christmas time, you'll find them in Ghana.
You know what? Yeah. Actually, no. Let me hold my tongue because I know I could offend people with what I'm about to say. So, yeah, moving on. I just feel like... Like, a lot of Americans don't have passports. They don't travel.
I mean...
So, if you're one of those people that don't have a passport and don't travel, yeah, why are you under someone's comments who can travel, trying to call them a beg for going somewhere you can't go? Go and get a passport first. Sorry,
no, it had to, and I was waiting.
It had to come out.
I was gonna try and tease it out of you, but it came anyway.
It came out because it's just like, so what? And for me, like, I mean, I didn't look at it from that perspective. I more looked at it as this woman said that she's had a very stressful time. She expressed that she's had some sort of like, she's been down or depressed or something along those lines. So this is mental health we're talking about here. She's gone somewhere and she's come back feeling refreshed, feeling awakened, feeling positive, and the first thing people want to do is tear her down and bring her back. Just
that's because they're from the place where it's not, if you know what I mean.
I know, but I think that really not that it affected me, but it just kind of I resonate with her to an extent.
Totally.
Because I know what it's like. I just shared a little bit about myself, about, going through depression, having anxiety. Like, I've been there. And then, like, when you're trying to claw yourself out and then people make comments and it just takes you back down, it's so demoralizing.
Yeah, that's just...
So I was like, people on Twitter, I love Twitter, but I hate it at the same time. People talk about be kind, but they say be kind when it's too late. If let's say Ari does something now, then people be like, oh, remember that time when she put that tweet out? Like, this is why people need to be kind, and people be writing bare tweets and people be retweeting and getting thousands of likes. But when she was very vulnerable and shared something like that in the first place, that was not your initial response. So,
and the rejection,
that's how I took it.
Mad.
But however way that you slice it, like, these people, they're all bad vibes, man.
Proper bad vibes.
They're bad vibes. Yeah,
and I feel like, you know what, for anyone who's never been to anywhere in Africa, West Africa specifically, just because of Ari and this scenario, it's like, imagine going to a massive country and you get out at the airport, you ring an Uber, or rather you app an Uber, and the driver is black. all the billboards you pass on the way to the hotel or wherever you're staying is black. The receptionist black. Everybody is black. You go to the bar, it's black people behind the bar, it's black people running the bar, everything black. You go to the restaurant, everyone is black. And everything is just happening. It's a space if you've never been to West Africa, you've likely never been in this kind of scenario. So for her being like a black American, I cannot express to you how liberating it is for the mind to see all of these scenarios of normal, successful life happening, and everybody is black. Everybody in the club is black. Everybody, literally, from the models, from everything.
I'm so glad you mentioned that because I go to Nigeria and every so often, and for a while I didn't go for ages. I went, like, the last time I'd gone was like when I was 9, and then I went again when I was 25, so a very long period of time. And when I was 25 and I remember getting off the plane, and first of all, when you get on the plane, everybody's black. Majority is black, and we're being served by white people.
Can I just
lovely.
Insert something really, really quick before you tell your fantastic story, which I know it's going to be fantastic, but this is the one negative. Why do they use the worst planes you've ever seen from BA when they're flying to Nigeria or Ghana? I just want to say this because
why do you think?
I need it to be on record, like out there in the world, that BA, I am watching you differently because I've seen the planes you have.
That is. Yeah, why do you think that is?
And you'd be pulling out next planes when you're flying to my country. Sorry. Sorry.
But yeah, like I remember stepping off the plane, and first the heat. That was the first thing. But I remember looking around and feeling like this is home. Now, I'm born in the UK, born and bred. And yes, in the UK, like, it's more likely that you're going to be raised with the traditions and culture of where your parents are from. It might be a bit diluted because you're in England, but it's still, you're still going to be taught your culture. But it doesn't mean that you feel like you're fully part of it till you go there. The feeling, like when you said going somewhere and everyone is black, like you just feel like you're at home. You just feel like I don't need to pretend I fit in automatically because I look like everybody else. So imagine you have that experience, and then on top of that you get to see like the historical like monuments and stuff like that. Of course you're going to feel like this is an out-of-body experience. It's not going to be...
It's not regular trip to the Cancun.
It's not regular degular.
Trip to Miami Beach. It's not that. We had another situation this week, which... Well, actually, it's a little bit more than a week ago now. But we had a lovely young lady by the name of Molly May trying to shed some of her grandiose intelligence on us with a...
Are you taking a piss?
No, I'm just saying she had an interview. She shared her knowledge with us.
Her wisdom. Yeah.
Her wisdom.
Her knowledge.
Alluding to the fact that, you know, if you work hard, Beyonce has 24 hours in a day. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. Why are we not all Beyonce?
Yeah.
I rephrased her quote, but I think my version sounds better. But yeah.
She said she's worked her ass off to get to where
her
she's
ass is working off.
She said people tell her she comes from a place of privilege. She gets that, but she worked her ass off to get to where she is. And so other people can also work their ass off. She said you need to be willing to do absolutely anything to get to where you need to get to.
I mean, I don't even know what she's done, but... Molly.
I don't want to insinuate anything.
Wow. I didn't even...
I mean, she said it, but she's not wrong.
Yeah. I mean, listen, you know what?
To an extent, she's not wrong.
She's not. I like the sentiment that she tried to give in her comment. The issue is that you have to read the climate. We are all very much reflecting because we can't do anything else. It's not like we can go out and be confused about life. No, everyone's basically at home thinking about life. And Yeah, making a sweeping statement like that is just not gonna work in 2022 or 21 when we're quite aware of the disproportionate amounts of poverty there are, the injustices there are to do with race. That became such a big conversation that there's a whole BLM movement that has hashtagged and vanished, but we still remember it. Some people don't post that much, so the black square is still visible on their Instagram. Anyway.
Some people have taken it off their
Some people
feed,
have removed,
so
and businesses, but we move. But do you know what the joke was? In the quote, in the clip, she even says, people have slammed me for this in the past. Molly.
And she still said it.
Molly.
Auntie Molly. Eh?
You must learn from the wisdom that other people give you. They're not slamming you for free. They're not slamming you just for banter.
Oh, Lord.
They're trying to tell you what you're saying is stupid. So try to learn from what they're saying and add it to your character. Don't just be wrong and strong again.
Hold on. She's not wrong.
She's wrong.
Okay. I don't think she's wrong if you are able.
Yeah, but able is.
So if you're someone who is able, so what I'm saying is, you get some people who like to use their past as an excuse for why they're not doing anything, but they can do something about it. She's not wrong for people like that who are just choosing to be like, oh, for whatever the situation is, I can't XYZ because XYZ.
Yeah.
When they can, they're just choosing not to. They're just sitting in their past and using that as a like a chip on their shoulder or something as an excuse.
Yeah.
For those people, absolutely. You've got 24 hours in a day. Pick your ass up and do what you got to do, okay? Don't be sitting there talking about, I can't this, I can't that. You can. You're choosing not to, okay? For those people, yeah, she's right. For people who have certain adversities, which no matter how hard they try, they will always hit a ceiling. For those people, she's chatting utter shit. She's chatting shit for those people. And I think it's those people that a lot of people were talking about when they were saying, come on, Motley, like, it's not everyone that has 24 hours in a day. If you're coming from a place where you're in adverse poverty, like let's say you're homeless, telling someone that
you have 24 hours in a day.
They know that because they sit on the street, they sit outside for 24 hours, 7 days a week. You think they don't know that there's 24 hours in the day? All they're doing is people counting and what they've got. They know how long the day is.
It's the comparison to Beyonce that is sending me.
But Molly is not Beyonce.
Exactly, Molly. What are you talking about, Beyonce?
She needs to relax.
She's like Beyonce.
But the point I'm making, whether she talks about Beyonce or not, there is 24 hours in a day. But there's the 24 hours. That whole concept to me, when you talk about things like that, you have to think about
everybody.
It's different.
You have to think about everybody.
Everyone
in my mind,
like
nobody has the same 24 hours in a day. That's the point. There are 24 hours in a day. That is a fact. There are 24, but nobody has the same 24 hours. Everyone's is different.
Yeah.
For example, I would consider myself to be somewhat able, but then I still have my obstacles. And let's say this is before I even become black. This is me just being
But
me
don't
just
get
being
me
a
wrong.
guy.
When I say able, I'm not just talking about people who may or may not have a disability.
No. I'm not even talking
I'm talking about people that have time. They have time.
Yeah.
They have no responsibilities. Like there's nothing really there's no obstacle.
Because the thing is,
but they're making excuses for themselves.
There's a variety.
You, my dear, have 24 hours.
There's a variety of obstacles. One obstacle is sex, gender, race.
When you say sex, what are you talking about? You mean actual like clapping cheeks?
I mean man or woman.
Okay.
But also clapping cheeks can be an obstacle.
Look at where my head is at. Look at where my head is at.
Damn it, on this day. Still thinking tennis. Okay. Gender, ethnicity, religion, your bank balance, your credit score, your education, the school that you chose to be educated in, or not chose because it could have been your parents' school, the area you live in, the name, your parents' last name, the estate, the road. I've not even I've lost fingers. I've not even got any more to be counted. All of these things can affect you so immensely.
Of course.
And then you're going to tell me, oh, but you all have 24 hours in a day. The same. No, we have 24 hours in a day, but they're not the same. Some people have to go.
But this girl's 22 years old.
Exactly.
What does she know?
Exactly.
No offense, because I know.
What do you know?
Yeah. No offense, because I know we've got younger, a small we've got a minority of youngers that listen to this.
It's not whatever name.
Youngers to us, to them, they're adults. Because I know when I was 20, 21, 22, I thought I was a big girl. Okay, I didn't know.
Exactly.
I had no clue, but I thought I was.
Trying to give advice.
So like, remember, like she's 22 years old. Her experience is up to the age of 22.
When did she even start working? Working this ass off.
We don't know, but her parents have been working, and you know she's been doing her social media thing to the point where she got scouted by Love Island, and then you know she got far on Love Island through hard work. You know, she busted her ass
off.
You know, off.
It's off.
You know, and now she's a creative director for PLT. I don't know what she was creatively directing before.
Yeah.
But she did something. She busted her ass off. Okay, off for her to get there. So to her, and she has lived a privileged life, and we have to listen to what she's saying in that of course, with the knowledge of that. That's why when she said what she said, me personally, I was just like, okay, here's another privileged Nancy.
Exactly.
Tell us everybody has 24 hours. If Beyonce herself said to me she's got 24 hours a day, then I might feel a bit of motivation, because what she's trying to do, she's trying to motivate people.
I get it.
That's what she's trying to do. She's trying to influence, because that's what she is. She's an influencer. Yeah. So she's trying to do. You know, not everybody can do TED Talks. Not everybody can do motivational speaker. Sometimes just stay in your lane, look cute, and wear nice
clothes from Pretty Little
outfits.
Thing.
And that's it. Yeah,
exactly.
Simple.
Stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane. You don't have to be doing, oh yeah, I'm gonna motivational speaker. I want everyone to know you got 24 hours like Beyonce. Don't do it. Mess up.
It was definitely a mess up.
Don't do it. Because like it just makes you look silly. It
really was.
Which it did.
Especially when you said, I've been slammed for this in the past.
I just put it down to she's young. And you know what? Her team haven't been teaming correctly. Because when you're in the public eye, yeah, I genuinely believe when you're in the public eye, you can't talk reckless. You can't just say anything. Not everybody is Kanye.
You know what? I don't even think it was that reckless.
No, but what I'm trying to say is she didn't read the room. She's not she's got millions of followers, right? There's going to be young girls that look up to Molly May that come from a home where maybe their circumstance wouldn't even allow them to ever reach anything like what Molly May can do, right? And so how are those girls going to feel watching that? They might feel empowered.
They could.
But they might do, but they might look at that, what she said, and also think, okay, yeah, but I've got this as reasons as to why I can't bust my ass
and become creative director
of PLT. So, you know, like, I have a genuine belief that when you're in the public eye, there's certain things that you can and cannot say. First of all, you can't say anything crazy wild. There's going to come a time where I'm going to have to be less controversial. You know, when we have millions of subscribers. Mark this date. I'll take the reins.
I'll take the reins.
So we don't get cancelled out here. I mean, I don't have cancel.
I don't think you're cancelable.
Cancelable. I don't have cancelable opinions. I don't think.
I think I do.
But, yeah, I think you do, but I don't. For sure. But whether it is a cancelable comment or not, your team that's behind you really should be like advising you on like
what
you can say
what
this,
you should be touching
that.
on in certain interviews and stuff.
Yeah, and I also believe that when you get to a certain level, you should shut up. That's why Beyonce, she's got it down. Beyonce was chatty patty, well, not so much, but she was doing motivational. Then after a while, she just kept quiet. She just spends her money quietly. If she wants, she can drop a picture on Instagram. She won't.
No caption.
She ain't on Twitter.
Yeah, no caption.
There's nothing.
You're not gonna catch
Beyonce
me
said,
here.
Beyonce said, no. Because it can put you into trouble and it can taint how people see you.
Yeah.
Not too long ago, when Molly May got creative director, people were praising her. People were like, "Oh my God, wow, she's only 22. She's made it to, she's made it to creative director for PLT. Wow, she's the most successful person that has come out of Love Island." And people were really praising her for that. People that care about it were really praising her for it. Now, these same people, I guarantee, are now like, Molly May, why didn't you fem? Why didn't you fem? Why didn't you keep your mouth shut? You know? There's certain things you can and cannot say when you're in the public eye. And you get to a certain level, there's certain things you just have to...
Just have to stum. But it's a very privileged position, and she really drove home her own privileged advantage with that whole comment. Because even down to the backlash that she received off of repeating the same comment.
This thing is really
because it's so stupid.
It's really irking.
It's so dumb is why. She's repeated this dumb comment, and then her team have come to oh, she's only young, she's from blah 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 blah. Which is an indication of how privileged you are, that you've done something stupid and other people are coming to defend you in a public domain. And then even the guy, the interviewer, has now come to even shed his light. I said, bro, you're actually wow, I can't say the word exacerbating. It's definitely not pronounced like that. Anyway, you're exacerbating the scenario.
Yeah.
Y'all
know what we mean.
By defending her, because you're actually conforming to the rhetoric that we're talking about of privilege. Because you now here with your black self have to come, I'm going to save her, don't worry. Young people say stuff like this all the time. Molly May just, I'm like, bro, just stop. If young people make mistakes, then leave her, because that's what she's done. She's young and she's made a mistake.
She'll learn from it.
Of course she will learn from it.
Hopefully she won't say it a third time.
She's like, I've been slammed for this twice, but Beyonce's got 24 hours. God have mercy.
I still can't believe that she's trying to compare herself to Beyonce.
The fact that she's mentioning Beyonce in this sentence. Do you know what the thing is? I watched the delivery and I was like, I understand what you're trying to do, but this is completely wrong because this is not your lane. That's why I said not everybody can do motivational speaker. Sometimes just motivate yourself, sis. What? Just motivate yourself. You don't need to motivate the world. It's
okay?
true.
Motivate yourself. And in the podcast as well, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I saw some clips. Because after a while, the way she was talking was irritating me, so I turned it off. But she was going on about how she doesn't need friends. You know, she only needs her man. Listen, that's a dangerous saying.
At 22.
It's a dangerous something.
No friends at 22, but just man. Okay.
Because the thing is, yeah, in relationship, I believe that you need to have your own life. You need to have your own friends. You need to have your own social life. It can't just be you and Mr. Man or you and whoever it is your partner is constantly. It's not healthy. It is not healthy. It puts a burden on them to be your everything. And then, I mean, God forbid it doesn't work out and they go, then it's just you by yourself. Then you're now feeling lost.
There's a lot of examples of that.
But it's because of thoughts like ideologies like Madame May is saying, where she's saying
Madame
May. I've called her auntie, I've called her Madame. Like,
I'm liking Madame though.
Yeah, Madame May is telling us she only needs her man. She doesn't need friends. Oh.
A man and 24 hours, that's all she needs.
That's all she needs.
She will rule this world. Okay.
So Molly has apologized. She sent out a publication.
Hey. I'm sure it was vetted by the team, but yeah.
Yeah. And I quote, I wanted to come back online today as normal, but I feel like before I do, I just wanted to say this. When I say or post anything online, it is never with malice or ill intent. I completely appreciate that things can affect different people in different ways. However, I just want to stress that I would never intend to hurt or upset anyone by anything that I say or do. I apologise to the people that have been affected negatively or misunderstood the meaning of what I said in the podcast. The intentions of the podcast were only ever to tell my story and inspire from my own experience. Love to you all, always.
Madame May.
Madame May.
Kiss, kiss, hug.
Kiss, kiss, hug,
kiss, kiss.
All I heard in that whole thing was, I'm sorry you people are misunderstood what I was saying. And I just wanted to let you guys know that
I'm still the creative director.
I'm still the creative director. Get the words out, Dammy. I'm still the creative director of PLT, and I just wanted to share my experience with you, which is that I come from a place of privilege. But I never meant to hurt anybody if you misunderstood that.
Yeah, basically.
That's what I got.
Madame May. Hey!
You know when people apologise, yeah?
I kind of do that sometimes.
Really? I hate it though.
No, but only if I believe I'm not wrong. If I believe I'm not wrong and I know this person requires an apology for this situation to go, then that's generally how I start.
I prefer that you just don't apologise.
I mean, it's rude.
I'll be very real.
Rude.
Like, by saying I apologise that you misunderstood, you're putting the blame on me for being upset.
Definitely a Jedi mind trick, but
that is gaslighting. You're saying it's my fault that I'm upset.
Yeah. You upset yourself.
So how about just don't apologise? Just stay and strong, and then eventually I'd have to get over it. But I just don't want your stupid apology if you don't mean it from the heart. If you're not genuinely sorry, just keep your apology to yourself.
I've had 24 hours. I'm back, guys.
I've had 24 hours to respond. She come like you know when
like Stormzy and Chip beef. And Wiley.
Yeah, you got 24 hours Molly to respond.
May. Came back with her bars.
Silly girl. Anyway, Sha.
Molly on the mic. Inside. Boom. Let's do it now. Let's do a quick little rap. Come on.
I can't rap. You know I can't rap.
You know what it is.
I can ad-lib. I could be your hype man.
Nah, you got. It's one verse from me, verse from you. Let's go. Alright. Mega Man up first when I'm playing. No, don't worry. We're gonna get you. I'm gonna make a beat first, and then I'm gonna get you to do some bars.
Can you send me the beat beforehand?
Yeah. I won't just be surprising you here.
Do you know what? I can rap, but I'm not.
I know you can rap.
I'm not a freestyle type of person. I have to pen to paper.
Mm-hmm. Methodical layers and that. I know what you're about.
Because I used to write. Poetry and stuff. I used to write songs. So I can do that. But to a freestyle, nah. My flow won't be flowing.
You heard it here first, guys. We're gonna do a quick little bars, batting up. Maybe not next week, maybe the week after, who knows? Back to back. Dammy Zayn. Venom in the building.
Yeah. Inside.
Oh, that what?
Enter.
We're gonna do like an old school garage thing.
Yeah.
Is that what we should be doing?
We're gonna show our age.
And then you got, they got the odd vocal. You got to do the female vocal.
Yeah,
you know?
like, I got you. You know what? It might be our new Unpicked song. It's lit.
Show me the bars. I'm down. For now, just write to some old school Gary. Tell me what song so I know the tempo, and then we'll start cooking up a little.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
So
let's
solid
do
kind
this.
Of thing.
If you are coming from a place where you know there's a cap on what you can do because of whatever your circumstances are, that's absolutely okay. Don't be letting people like Madame Molly come and make you feel some type of way about that. Everybody is where, like, as long as you're trying your best to make your situation work for you, everyone's trying to survive. That's all that matters. a lot of people who reach a certain place, if they come, especially if they've had a silver spoon, they come from a place of privilege, they don't understand other types of life because they've never experienced it. And so they tend to walk around thinking everybody can achieve and do what they've been able to do. They come from a place of ignorance. So just ignore them. Literally. Let it go from one ear and come out the other. She thinks she's talking profoundly.
She thinks she's done something.
She thinks she's said something really intelligent. She thinks she's given some sort of wisdom. She hasn't.
Done the complete opposite.
Cool. That's fine. That's fine, Auntie Molly. Madame May. That's okay. But those people that heard her and watched her and might have felt some type of way, might have felt demotivated, might have, that kind of thing. Just let it be water off a duck's back, because Mrs. May doesn't know what she's talking about. Do you know what I mean? Like, at all. At all.
In this life, all you need is happiness.
Peace and joy.
Peace, health, joy.
So,
it doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter who you are. Everybody can achieve these things if that's your focus. So don't worry about the 24 hours in a day. You should be using every moment to just ensure your happiness.
Yeah.
And not listen.
It's just not healthy because, I mean, I feel like the younger lot these days, we're Generation Z, right?
I think they're X. Is that the X-Men? I don't even know anymore.
God. Can't keep up, man. But they already have, I feel like there's a lot of pressure online anyway. For like everybody has to be an entrepreneur. Everybody needs to be making 6 figures. It's not everyone that's gonna make six figures in this life. And I'm not trying to tell people to cap their goals, but just be realistic. Be realistic, man. And don't let people online
hype you into this.
Don't let them pressure you.
Don't do it.
Don't let them. Don't do it. Life is short. Life is fleeting.
It's very short.
Take opportunities that are there. Absolutely. If you've got an opportunity to do something, grab it. Yeah, and utilize it. But don't beat yourself up if you're going on Instagram, Twitter, and you're seeing a 22-year-old head director of PLT earning millions coming to tell you that you've got 24 hours in a day when you didn't go on Love Island. Your parents didn't give you a life of privilege. So, do you see, don't let what you see online dictate to you
what you need to do,
whether or not you are, what you need to do, or make you feel like you're not doing enough, because even the smallest of achievements is still an achievement, and you have to consider your goals and your achievements according to your circumstance and what is within your reach. There's stories of people who have come from adversity who have made it, but it's a small percentage. You can set your sights on that, but just don't be discouraged or let social media pressure you into thinking, if I'm not an entrepreneur by 21 making 6 figures, I'm done.
Mad.
Because that kind of stuff is kind of fueling like poor mental health within our youth.
I think
that's what I'm worried about.
I don't even think it's just the youth, I think it extends to us as well, because I see a lot of accounts and all of these kind of influential, that kind of account on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, trying to dictate that, this is what success looks like. And you should have cryptocurrencies and you should have X, Y, and data. And you just get loads of it. And you're just like, you know what? Before I watched all of this, I was actually quite content and happy. And I get that there's an issue in being content with a little. But if you're happy, then there should always be no issue. It's like a catch-22, if you understand what I'm saying. Because some people be like, man's content and he's, he's living in a council property. His job is, some small salary and blah, 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 blah. All on paper, all of this stuff doesn't sound good. But that person is genuinely happy. What is the problem? What do you do all of this for? If it's not to be genuinely happy, then why? So don't watch all of these videos about all the millions you're supposed to have, the cars you're supposed to have, the girls and girlfriend and wife and kids and side chick and blah, 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 and outfits and sponsorship, and think that all of those things will make you happy. They won't. You'll be in the same, you can have all of them and there'll just be a new list of stuff that you need. You will never be happy unless that is your goal.
Yeah, I think everyone should strive for the best that they can be and for the best things that they could have, but just don't put pressure on yourself, unhealthy pressure, and face your front. That's my thing. That should be on the t-shirt for me.
And that's definitely that's a merch one. That has to be.
Yeah, face your front. Don't look left, look right, comparing and blah, blah. Just like face your front. And whatever is yours will be yours. Because we know, especially within our community, like there's a lot of, like, people achieve things, yes, but the struggle is real.
The struggle is really real.
The struggle is real. And you know, just don't put pressure on yourself, because mental health is serious. And we're just coming out of a pandemic, by God's grace. And, you know, everyone, like, some people got laid off from their jobs and struggled to get another one. You know, some people went through divorces, breakups, stuff like that. There's so many things. There's even worse things than I've mentioned that people have gone through over this last 2 years. And don't let those things stop you. Like, process whatever traumas you've been through. Don't let it stop you from having the goals you want to have and working towards that. But also just don't look at other people and be comparing, and because all of that is too much. The pressure is mad.
And there's a lot of people fronting streets as well.
Big time.
They won't tell you about how much, you know, how much pain they're in, but they'll tell you about all the achievements. They won't tell you about how tough their finances are. But they'll show you all the things, you know, that they might have got from endorsements. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they'll be doing designer unboxing hauls on YouTube, but they don't tell you that they're in massive debt.
Yeah,
credit card bills are mounting. They don't even know if they're going to be able to pay their bills, their rent this month or next month. Do you know what I mean? So don't be looking at other people. Just face your front and focus on you, man. Because listen.
It's tough on these streets.
It's tough on these streets. But yes, Auntie May, Mrs. May, Madame May, Molly May,
Madame May.
Listen, there's 24 hours in a day. Facts. 7 days a week. Facts. But not everybody has the same 24 hours.
Facts.
And those of you that heard her, well, just take it as she's young, innit? She's young. She's young and she's privileged. That's where she's talking from. So just soft life 2022. We don't stress.
Yeah, no stress.
We don't stress.
No stress.
We just let it go. Just
okay. Well, I think that's what we can say about Madame May for 1 week. But anyway, Sha, we move. So
we move.
Madame Dami. I have to call you Madame.
Please don't do that. It makes me sound old.
No. It doesn't make me feel like, it doesn't feel old. It feels special. But this Madame May is just, it's really hanging on me today. So Madame Dami, where online, on the lines, where can we find you?
Out there in these streets.
In these streets.
You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on TikTok, although most of it is promo content for the podcast. It really is. You can find me on Instagram as well, and I will put all the way to write it at the bottom. Yeah.
Oh, boom.
And the links will be in the description.
See it there. And you
How about you, Venoms? Where are we finding you?
You can find me on the streets, right next to Madame May, because I've made it, because I've got 24 hours in a day and I don't know what to do with it. So
get out of here.
Big car, gated property, all of that, you know.
What, you?
I'm a creative director of Unpicked Clothing.
Claim it.
So what are you doing with your 24 hours? Anyway, I'm on Instagram. I've got my own website and I'm on TikTok. I need to post some stuff on TikTok, but yeah. we out here. Everything below, as you can find, man. And it's been a pleasure as always talking to the one and only Dami Zayn. I get so many DMs about you, like, oh my gosh, you guys' chemistry is lit.
Do you?
Yeah.
Does anyone say I'm peng?
Yeah, my friend said you're peng, but I had to tell him to shut up because not because I'm disagreeing with him, but because he always says like things that contradict what he does, and I don't know him to have any dark skinned women. So I said, bruv, show me proof, because you just be chatting right now.
How dare you? If he thinks I'm peng, I'm peng.
No, like I said, I'm not disagreeing. I just had to, I had to address.
I could be the first dark skinned woman.
Hey. when you get bad DMs now, like, what are you saying?
Shout out.
Oh my God. Yeah. So I guess this is for you guys. So if anyone is interested in getting to know Dami just a little bit more, feel free to press the subscribe button and DM her on Instagram, on Twitter, or on YouTube, because that's where we at. Yeah.
Thank you so much to our subscribers again, and also thank you so much to those who click this video. If this is the first time that you are watching, thank you for making it to the end. And yeah, can we get some comments? I wanna start replying. I wanna reply to more people. So I wanna hear your thoughts about what Molly May said, and the implications of that, and how you think that might have affected or influenced the younger generation.
Sure.
In the comments below.
Peace.